Excited about learning Blender? Stick around after this video and I'll show you how you can get a discount on a 3D modeling and animation course at Brainy Pixel Academy. Hi, Michael here with the 6th installment of our Teapot tutorial series. We're starting with the completed state of Lesson 5, where we did duplication, various kinds, both linked and non-linked. And we have 4 teapots in our scene right here. I'm going to duplicate this one more time with the Shift D and then slide that over, pressing Y to constrain to the Y-axis. And I've got 5 different teapots. Now, let me move this one over a bit. As we look at how to get different materials on these teapots, we're going to find that similar to linked objects, we have linked materials. So if I go to change the color of this particular teapot right here, then you can see that, well, these 3 teapots also changed color. Well, these materials are linked. So I'm going to switch back here to the Look Dev shading just to speed up my interface a little bit. Now, likewise over here, let me select this teapot and change its color, and I can see that it's not linked. So that has something to do with the way in which things were created before. So what we need to do is understand when are they linked and when are they not linked, and how do we know the difference? Well, if you select a teapot that has a linked material and you look over here in the material settings, there is a number next to the name of the material, and that number in this case is 3. So also it still has the name red that we had assigned it earlier. So what we can do is we can break these off or just delete materials from objects. So that might be one option. Let's go ahead and call this one blue. We'll name it blue, and then we'll go to the next teapot, and here might be the first option you could do. You could just delete the material from it and create a new one, and maybe call that one yellow. Now here's another option. You can select this one, which is linked, because we see a number here that says 2 next to it, and instead of deleting the material from this object, we can click on that number, which is going to break this into a new material, and it's added 001 to the end of it. So that's different than this blue, which is just blue. This is now blue 001, and we can change that independently, and maybe we'll call that light blue. And now this red here, this is red 002 because this was a copy of the red, so we're just going to make that red, and this, we're going to name that green, sorry, G-R-E-E-N, and enter. And now we have these different materials, and they're not, none of them have a number next to them right here, so they're all individual. So here's something neat now we can do. So we see this blue, light blue teapot. Well, we can go click on this little button here and drag it and drop it on another teapot, and now it is sharing that material, and you can see here that it has a number 2 by it. We can dial in another material like yellow. That's going to change the color of the selected teapot. So you can do the drag and drop, or you can just go in and choose a material, and the selected object is going to grab that material from the pull-down menu. So sometimes you're going to run into a situation, however, where you have a material that's unused. So right now, none of these are using that darker blue. So let's go here and use the blue, and you'll see there's a number in front of the blue. It says 0. Well, what's going to happen is Blender is going to throw away materials that have zeros in front of them. It generally throws data away that has nothing using it. So we're going to choose blue here, and then we're going to press on this little shield. That's going to protect that, and now we're going to pick a different color, green. But before I do that, you see the little letter F that's in front of the word blue. That F stands for fake user. And what that means is Blender is going to provide that a fake user so it doesn't get lost. Let's see, what color can we use? Well, we can use green. That's fine. And the fake user then holds that in the file so you don't lose it. It's like use it or lose it. No, you can save it with the shield and you can keep it. So hopefully that helps you understand the whole concept of link materials and why sometimes when you change the color of one thing, something else changes. And there are lots more neat ways that you can use link materials to change the color of things in your scene. And we'll get to that in more detailed lessons and courses. Thank you for watching, and continue to the next video where we'll work with aligning objects. Hey, thanks for sticking around. We've created some great courses for you at the Brainy Pixel Academy website. And if you really want to learn 3D modeling and animation in Blender 2.8, we've built a course that's project-based that takes you step by step through the interface. This is a course I've taught at colleges, I've taught young people, I've taught adults, and through that I've learned a way to teach people Blender in a way you can remember it, even when you come back to it weeks later. We use a lot of the interface menus initially, and if you go on over to the course, you'll see right here that we've got a cheeseburger challenge to get you started moving things in 3D space. We create a domino, we create a frying pan out of curves, and we do spinning and curves for the handle, create some scrambled eggs. I'm not scrambled eggs, sunny side up eggs. We rig a robot arm, and that's cool. So that's a little introduction to rigging and animation there. Then we move on and we do a little bit of texture painting, and we then take a robot character and we animate that robot character jumping on a box and then jumping up on a barrel. And that's a lot of fun and very satisfying. And then we edit a little movie using the Blender sequence editor. So if you think this course is for you, go on over there to brainypixel.com/courses and you'll find a link to the site, or check the description below the video and you can get a discount on this course using the special discount keyword Teapot, T-E-A-P-O-T. So we'll put that on the screen, Teapot, and that'll give you 50% off of this course. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing some amazing things you create with Blender.